Hello, welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. First things first, be sure to like, give a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. If you've heard that now there's a new proposal going out about capping credit card interest rates at 15%. So Bernie and AOC are promoting this under the guise of helping people. But they're ignoring some really big problems with their plan. One of the first things they're ignoring is that a lot of people can't qualify for interest rates at 15% or lower. I know when I first got started using credit, 'cause for a long time I didn't use credit. I thought credit was evil, and I didn't want to be bothered with it. Then I realized that I kind of needed it to do some of the things I wanted to do. So I said, okay, I bit the bullet, decided to get a credit card. My first credit card was at like 24, 27%, but because I had no credit history. So if you've got people who have bad credit, horrible credit, no credit, guess what? They're not going to be able to get credit at a 15% rate. So what you're potentially doing is barring them from being able to have access to building credit and getting their credit up. But then you may say, but they're helping people because, 24, 27%, or even worse than that, these credit rates are just too expensive, too high. Credit interest is too damn high. Okay, guess what? There is a secret. There is a very little known secret that I'm going to share with people right now that will help you. If you're one of those people that think that credit rates are too damn high, here's what the secret is. Pay your credit card on time. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, that's it. All you have to do is pay your credit card on time. So in other words, once you use your credit card, you pay off your credit card before the interest rates kick in. Now you can pay it completely off, or if you don't mind paying those credit rates, you can pay a portion of it and pay a little bit, but pay it quickly off. But of course, the best way, like I said, is to pay off your entire bill on time. So what does that mean? You say, but then what's the point of me having a credit card if I'm going to pay the bill on time? Exactly. Don't use your credit card to spend money you don't have to buy things you don't need. That's the secret. And that's what they seem to be ignoring and throwing out the window and trying to encourage people to continue to spend money they don't have on things they don't need. Because people are spending credit cards to buy all kinds of big screen TVs, expensive clothing, expensive phones, all kinds of stuff that they don't actually need because they see a credit card and think it's free money. It's not free. And if you're not paying your bill on time, guess what? The problem probably isn't the credit card company, it's your spending habits. Now, granted, of course, we all hit places where we have emergencies we need to take care of. And that's when I would say, make sure you pay off as much as you can, as quickly as you can. Because if you're using your credit cards for emergencies, I get it. But the key thing is that they're ignoring and that they don't seem to want to try to address, is that a lot of us are spending money we don't have on things we don't need. These are bad financial habits, bad spending habits, horrible habits that we have that need to be addressed, that need to be eliminated if we're going to be able to get to the next tier, and if we're going to be able to get out of, I can't even say poverty, but I'll say out of maybe lower income classes to middle class and beyond. If we want to build wealth, if we want to be financially independent, we have to change our financial habits. We need to be financially literate and we need to be financially responsible. So we have to relearn something like delayed gratification. Yeah, there's some really expensive stuff out there that's really nice, really shiny, looks great, but guess what? If we can't afford it, We have to accept that reality and not spend the money we don't have. I'm going to keep saying it, on things we don't need. So it's about prioritizing. It's about budgeting. But this is something you're dealing with people who work for the government, who spend money without any type of financial, fiscal restraint or responsibility whatsoever. And they have no problem if you also continue to live with no financial restraint or fiscal responsibility, because then guess what? You'll be in financial trouble and you'll need a way out. And this is what they're going to promise you, a way out. But it's not really a way out. It's a way into their debt. So whether you're in debt to a credit card company, or whether the government now is going to be your savior and you now have to give up your independence for them to save you, you're still not going to be in a great place and you're still not going to be free. So it may look like a good thing, but the best way to deal with high credit card interest rates is to pay your credit card bills on time and not to spend money you don't have on things you don't need. Fiscal responsibility, fiscal restraint isn't easy. It's not being taught, but it's something we have to learn if we want to get to the next level, if we want to be financially free, if we want to build up our credit and get our credit card interest rates down to much better levels, where credit card companies are now giving you money at interest-free credit cards because they see that you can handle it and you're not going to just willy-nilly use the credit cards. They're going to try and incentivize by bringing down your rates and even giving you promotional periods of no interest rates at all. No interest rates. And hey, take advantage of those to when you have emergencies. But remember, don't get in the habit of spending money you don't have for things you don't need. That's the best advice. And that's advice you won't hear from the people who are trying to promote these government plans that seem good, but definitely have a downside and don't address the core problems. So thank you for checking out this episode. Like I said, be sure to give a thumbs up, be sure to share, be sure to comment, and I'll see you on the next episode of Escaping the Echo Chamber. Thank you.